Hey, you guys, it's Lena, and you're watching Lena's Life. Lena's Life. Lena's Life is kind of crazy, is it not? It's just one of those things that is not predictable in the least. And it's understandable. Lots of things going on, but I am not going to go waxing off on being negative at all because life is too short and I'm exactly where I want to be, and I'm exactly where I've always wanted to be. So I have nothing to really. Hi, Blue Minardi. I have nothing to be negative about. Yeah, that's right. Trans women should be respected. But I'm just, happy to continue my transition without, fear of being, like, I don't know, questioned and stuff. Hi there, I'm Jimmy, and you look very lovely. Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you. Um, I just, there's so much that I have yet to do in life, and I'm, looking forward to being able to do the things that I've set out for myself to do. One of the things that I wanted to do as a trans woman, so where are you from? I am living in St. Paul, Minnesota. Recently moved from New Mexico, and yeah, so I don't know where I'm gonna end up. I have children in Tennessee, and I have kids that are going to school in Chicago. So I don't know. I may end up in I know, right? Lena's Life is not a dating site, right? Um, Maybe I should open up a trans women dating site. Hmm, that's a thought. What do you think, Bluminardi? Should I open up? Hi, Vegas Vixen. Do you like it there? I do. I love it. It's just it's a really cool town. It's got lots to offer. It's got a lot of opportunities for people like me. Um, Not just the fact that it's more progressive and stuff. Great idea about the trans dating site. Yeah, we should get together and brainstorm an idea and, not, you know, I think it would be a cool idea. And I think society is getting to the place where they are understanding that there are men that have different needs than typical, so they like the long leggy woman, they like, being able to, have a different body part. Who knows? So it's all in this gender fluid age that we live in. Sex and gender is just really like a preference. It's like I like chicken, I like beef, I like fish, I like tofu. There's different strokes for different folks. You should try Scout. Great idea about, yeah. Yeah, Scout. I was on there in the past, on Scout. It's an interesting site. Um, I don't know. I mean, I find that these dating sites in the past, they've always been like full of guys that just, it's like plenty of fish. They should just rename that site and call it Plenty of Piranha because that's what happens on those sites. The guys are like gobbling up, any female that has, is there anything like Tinder? They're just filthy. I know. It's like, if they find out that you're trans, they're like, hey, so here's my blah, 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 and this is what it looks like. What do you want to suck it, baby? And I'm like, in the past. It's like, why? Why? I mean, do you think that a woman really wants to see a penis all the time? It's like what for? You know? It's it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, they do it everywhere. They do it on OKC Cupid or OK Cupid. What is another site they have? But Badoo, they have Badoo. They have Meet Me, all these different sites, right? But, you know, life isn't all about dating. For me personally, if I don't date, you know, again, it won't be a big deal because the drama of dating and relationships, So I just like, I mean, have fun, enjoy yourself, go on a date or something, but like not like a relationship because they end up, I mean, most of the time they end up so effed up, you know, and I would like to be your friend if that is okay. I'm always open to friendships and stuff like that. I mean, that's just fine. Travel, travel, travel. Yes, I love to travel. Where do you guys like to travel to? I have always dreamed of going to like Italy, going to like Europe, going to like cool places that, that are like Australia. Yeah, Australia. I have to love Vegas. Yeah. Vegas is neat, but if it's hot, it's like, you know, it is hot there, really hot. And what goes on in Vegas? What is the word? Stays in Vegas. Yeah, it stays in Vegas because people do crazy things in Vegas. And I grew up in Southern California, so Vegas was like 4 hours away. It wasn't like the expensive thing that it is now. I mean, now it seems like every room that you rent, that you would book and stuff for a hotel always has like a resort fee. It's like the room's $20, but the resort fee is $60 a day. So it's like, okay, 60, and I'm doing my California math here. 60 plus 20 is 80, $80, right? 80 plus tax. So, I mean, it's it's not worth it. There's so many beautiful places to visit, so many wonderful, wonderful places in the world to go. But, the whole concept of dating, you know, for a relationship is kind of overrated, I would say. I would say. But I digress. I am, yeah, a cruise ship. Yeah, a cruise ship is fun. That's for sure. A cruise ship. I went on a cruise and last year, and it was one of the Royal Caribbean or something like that. Went to southern part of Mexico and stuff. Had a great time. But at the time, Mark and I were vegan, so I would never recommend going on a cruise and be vegan because we missed out on so much. A cruise is like, if you go on a cruise, it's to enjoy what? The food, and to just have a good time. There's only so many bananas one can eat, you know, waste all that beautiful food. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Right? I mean, it's like all these different foods, they're like, oh, they're so good. And being vegan, it was hard, because it's like you get there and then there was we stopped in what was it? This town. What was it? Haha, you're so funny. Love it. Well, I love it. I love it, because I am free. For those of you who know the past, I'm not going to talk negative because I said I wouldn't, right? But I am free. You know? That is like, it's like you want to do a happy dance, right? You want to do a happy dance because you don't have to deal with like the sameness, It's like, again, I don't want to get negative. I'm trying not to, okay? But there's only so many trips to Walmart one can do before one is completely bored out of their mind, you know? It's like Walmart, it's not the mall, But in this little town where I was living in, it was the mall. It was like the hangout. I don't know if they you are free and much happier. It suits you. I know. I was running yesterday. I ran like 12 miles. 12 miles. It was like super cool. I haven't run like on a trail like that in such a long time. It's been like forever, And I'm like just, it's a beautiful day that day, yesterday, and I did a video, but it was a beautiful day that day. And the sun was out and it was nice. And, I mean, I saw bald eagles on the trail. I mean, Minnesota is so cool in the summer. But Minnesota is so cool springtime and fall as well. But summertime, this place rocks. It's the bomb. But I was just like loving life. I mean, it's like the only thing that I would have wanted to do was to strap on some rollerblades because I can go a lot farther. You know, I'm not tired, but you can go a lot farther on rollerblades you know, than when you're running, because you're able to just like travel further and see more things. And like if I wanted to hop on light rail, I can hop off my skates, hop into the light rail with my skates and, go to the, different part of town and then get out and then rollerblade. It's like super cool. Silver City, I couldn't do that. There was no way. I mean, it's like, first of all, I'd get eaten by potholes, you know. It's like, and all the rocks, and all the hills and everything. And not that I don't care about hills, because I love hills if I'm rollerblading. But I'm just like looking forward to where I'm going to go, where I'm going to live. I mean, there's just like so much potential, so much potential. And I'm excited every day, excited to be able to finally do my own thing, just do my own thing, not have to worry about other people and other things. You're free and have your own, they say 50 years ahead of you. I hope, I mean, I'm 48, okay? And I'm back. Okay. I was going to say, I haven't been on hormones since July of last year. And I don't know. I don't know. I have an appointment with a doctor. I'm going to get my levels checked and see, where I stand. There's this place that's like not too far from Paula's. It's called La Clinica. And, for those of you that speak Spanish, and for those of you that don't, it's pretty easy to figure out what La Clinica is, right? The clinic, So I'm going to go to the clinic here, and they're going to give me the opportunity to have my blood work done and see where my levels are and, offer me, what, I've I've had some goals that I wanted to accomplish and stuff, and one of them was breast development. I just never have been able to get regulated on hormones sufficiently enough to be able to develop, you know, I wanted a C cup. That's what I initially wanted, but that's not what nature gave me, So I had a breast augmentation appointment back in November of 2014. Here it is, 2018. If I would have stayed here in the Twin Cities, I would have had all that shit done. It would have been like, okay, we're going to do breast augmentation this month or this year. We're going to do, something else. And, I mean, I don't really have lots that I want to accomplish. And, when I was with Mark, it was like, I was like, okay, I wanted GCS, gender confirmation surgery, yesterday if I could have gotten it. I wanted it so bad. But then after being with an FTM, it was like, oh, no, 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 no. You can't get rid of that. Nature gave me a G cup. Would you like some? A G? What's a G? What is a G? I mean, it's like, what? Is it, I don't know. Is it that big? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I put on the C cup. I think it was like, I will have some of that G. Yeah. Nature game. Yeah. I tried it on and yeah, big, big, really big. Um, and it causes you to walk differently, because you got all that weight pitching you forward, and you're like, oh my God, definitely learn to walk different than, you did before, because, it's like, it changes your gait and, I mean, but I've never had that, ability to like woo men that way, you know. And maybe it's just a stupid thing of mine, and you just, as a trans woman, you want to be as attractive as you want to possibly be, I mean, that's kind of what, I mean, you want to be as beautiful and as feminine as, you know, no, I wouldn't go that, I would go to a C cup. That would be it. I'd be completely happy sitting at 140 pounds and a C cup. That would be like, yeah, totally. I can't run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be, you know what? I don't know if you guys watched any of my videos in the past, but when I used to make videos, I just like would talk about whatever and stuff. And one of the videos that I did, it was about my breast forms. And I took them running one day, and I want a reduction. I have not run since I was 12. Wow, I am so sorry, Bluminardi. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's like some people want them, other people don't, Yvette G, I have watched all your vids. Wow, really? I've been on hiatus forever. I mean, it's like forever. Like when I basically like started my channel, I did like, I don't know, I must have done like 350 videos in 1 year or something like that. And then after I married Mark, again, I don't want to go into negativity. Please, someone help me to not break out a negative comment. Can someone help me with that? Because I really don't. I really don't. I don't want to do that. But he was like, we have a channel now, and this is not negative. We have a channel now, and it's called, what was it? I mean, for a long time, before it was Gypsy Blue Nomads, it was something else, right? So it was like, you can do your videos on the channel that we have together. Everything was together, we did everything together, you know? It was like we would sit together. We would stand together. We would cook. Well, no, he would cook and I would cut. It's pretty hard not to bring up negative feelings when you were gaslighted by a egomaniac. Oh God. See, I don't want it to be negative. That's, I promised him not to talk about him. So I just want to be positive. So I'm taking a deep breath and I'm exhaling and I'm just gonna leave it be. Let others judge. I don't want to be the one to judge what took place, and to, I have my own personal things to say, but I'm not going to judge what took place, like I don't even watch his videos. Sorry, Lena, I just noticed a lot by observing over the past couple of years. Mark isn't ours. I'm judging fervently. So, anyway, as we were saying in our positive, no negativity post that I'm doing here, there's just so many things that we want to do as trans women. And, we just have ideas, Oh, that was it. I forgot. I totally forgot what I was talking about. So I was going to go into something else. I was going to transition into a different topic without like feeling like I didn't know what I was talking about. I did well. Anyway, the breast forms, I put them on and it was like what? I think it was 2011, 2012. At least now you can focus on all your goals for transition. Pure freedom. Yes, Luke. Yes. That is the nail on the head. You don't have to think twice about being yourself. It's like, honestly, I feel like I lost myself, and those of you that have watched my channel in the past and seen all of my videos, you could see a totally different person when I was, married, because I was just, I don't know. It's like, didn't have that spark, didn't have that life, didn't have that joy and that sense of adventure that, that's Lena's life. It's that sense of adventure that I have to be able to just like share with you my life and to be able to tell you guys what it is that I'm feeling. Whoa, what did I do? Oh, I turned on the hot water kettle. This room is so makeshift. I mean, literally, look. You see that right there? Right, that black bag? And this one? Those are my clothes, okay? There's nothing I can do to make myself comfortable because they're just in this bag and I don't really have any other thing I can do. I mean, I could clear off a shelf here, like right here or something, but I don't know how long I'm going to stay, so, and I've got, okay, like I cook in here too. So I have my food. My food is in the shelves. Like I have oatmeal and other items and things, and it's all so very makeshift. I mean, it's like I would not want to live like this for an extended period of time, it would drive me bonkers because I'm not OCD, but I like to have things in their place, like a kitchen, you know. But and they offered me the kitchen here, but it's just not the same, you know. You'll look back and laugh. It's great to see you getting like back on track. Yeah, I am so excited, you know. So anyway, the breast forms. Before I forget it, and then I try to change the topic again. So I was running, and I don't know if you guys watch this video. It's hilarious. I was running, and I had like you know breast forms on, and I decided not to put them in like the breast form type bra, and I just had them sitting on me, right? So I had them with a little train, like a exercise bra, sports bra, and I was running, right? Well, as I ran, I'm running, and then all of a sudden I look down, and there's like one of the breasts is like down to the left, and the other one's up to the right, and I'm like, this does not look good. This looks really bad, really bad. So I'm like jogging by an overpass, and there's like a fence back there, and I like nonchalantly kind of tuck under my my sports bra, and I pull these big old melons out, and I stick them back behind the fence on the overpass, and then I like just casually just leave, and I forgot them. Like I came back. Yeah, it's awkward. I came back, and I totally jogged right past them, and I left them there. There, right there on the overpass. So what ended up happening was I'm like eating dinner that night, and it was drizzling out, and I'm thinking, yeah, left boobies at the I did. I left them there. And I was like, or no, it was breakfast, and I realized that I didn't have them. And I was like, where did I put, wait. Oh my God. I um I got in my element, and I went out. It was raining. They were sopping wet. It was so stupid. I stopped, and I picked them up, trying to casually not be like observed as like, why is this person picking up these? Yeah. Only me, only me would do something so lame like that, right? That was just lame because there's no rhyme or reason, I mean, like Bloomin already said, it's hard to run with breasts, I mean, it's difficult. So I can attest to it. Lena Lopez, yeah, Lena Lopez, not Lena Cummings. Lena Lopez, absolutely will never do that again because that did not end well for me. I don't even know what happened to those breast forms. I think I can't remember what I did. Yeah, but lesson learned. I've never really bought breast forms after that. Actually, I got those breast forms. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go negative. Okay, negative is coming. Okay, so I never cared for the last name. I loved you guys' channel together. I understand love can fade out. I respect you. Look good, and cheers. Thank you. Thank you so much. With regards to our channel that we did, our show and everything, that's not really my style. I don't really like to sit down and read articles about nature and science and the trans community and recent events, and that's all good if that's what you like to do. He used to read it from a prompter when I first met him and stuff, and then later we started reading it off of a computer screen, and it was just so like blasé, you know. I had originally wanted, I always knew it wasn't you, Marcus controlling, and so yeah, I never really liked to do the show because I mean it just didn't really it when we did interviews with people that was different, but doing the show by herself, sitting down, reading a computer screen, I'm thinking, wait a minute, people can read an article on their own. Why would they need us to read it for them? I mean, unless we're going to comment and stuff. But there were some times when we were making videos and doing the show where we would be reading and reading and reading, and my butt was starting to hurt in the chair. And I was just like, can we just be done? And, but he likes it. I would have wanted to break up the show into like different, like, segments and stuff like that. But it was painful sitting down, and, you know, it was just, it just wasn't my cup of tea, because I don't like doing that stuff. I'm more spontaneous. I like to just bring the camera with me, go wherever we're going to go, show you guys whatever it is to see, or just talk for hours. I mean, it's like, I don't care if it's 15 minutes, like, I don't care. I know people don't want to watch like an hour, but it's my channel. And if you don't want to watch, you can pause it and watch later, or you can just leave it where it is, and not watch it anymore. But, that's just me, because vlogging, yeah, vlogging, and isn't that a crazy word? Not blogging, but vlogging. That is just like, it's, it's like, just, there's no rules, you can just write your own rules as you go along. You don't have to like worry about a format and how to do this or how to do that and stuff. And you don't have to have like a theme song, and you don't have to have, all these different things. You could just do a video, pull out the phone these days, pull out the phone and just do a video and share your life, share your experiences, be real with people. People like that, Yeah, and you guys can chat with me. We could talk about stuff. I mean, one thing that I did when I left um, Silver City was I went into a Sephora, right? Um, I I was like sick and tired of like, okay, I'm negative again. Sorry, sorry. I'm gonna have to change the name of this title on this video, because now I guess now I'm being negative. But anyway, I digress. I went to this mall in El Paso, and as you guys know, I got a mani pedi. I'm not gonna show you my feet because it just they're not dirty or anything. I mean, they're clean, but I'm wearing shoes, shoes. So, and I'd have to take them off. And I like them. I like how they feel. Cause, well, another thing that I haven't been able to do is wear any kind of heel. Nothing, because there's nothing worse than being a trans woman. And, I used to be with James, and James was like 5'3" or something. Then I married Mark, and he was 5'4". So I gained an inch, but I was never able to wear heels. So all the time I wore flats, I mean, it's like, I'm 5'10", tall enough, and unless I have a guy who's like 6'2", 3, 4, I'm mostly gonna stick out. A trans woman sticks out because we're taller, we're leggier, we have, a longer body and torso than most women. So, I mean, the only way that we can really hide with that, is by being with men who are taller. Yes, So, that is something. Be like Princess Diana. She was tall and proud. I was proud, but Princess Diana married King Charles or whatever, King Charles, Prince Charles, and he was tall, right? Princess Diana didn't marry a short guy, you know. It just would look awkward in pictures. And every time I took pictures with any of the shorter men that I've ever dated, I'd be like, okay, so wait, I need to sit down. Can you stand? And it's like awkward. Charles was shorter. Yeah, I didn't know, but yeah, it was like it. It just got old, And then if you want to put your arms around somebody, it's like you feel like you're on top of them, and as a woman, you want to be cradled, you want to be, covered, you want to be protected, you want to, look up, I'm around the same size as Mark. It's just the crap we trans people get dealt. I know it sucks, because I mean, I used to recommend a trans man and a trans woman, but after being with a trans man and being a trans woman, it's very confusing, So I know that there's people that make it work and they have wonderful relationships, but that has not been my experience with trans men. But my opinion's only one trans man. I dated a dwarf. Hey, I dated a dwarf and he was cute. Well, I dated James. He was a little guy. He was cute. He was so proud of me. He was proud of walking around with me. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know if Mark was proud of me, and I just lost myself. I lost my vigor and my excitement. LOL, you're probably turned off to trans guys forever now. I mean, I'm never gonna say never, never say that, because I'm sure there's a sweet trans guy out there, and there's potential, but yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. I just want to try being able to date a guy that's like tall, and that I could wear heels. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just the trans guy I dated was 6 foot. Wow. 6 foot. Wow. That's taller than me. So anyway, I was at the mall. And I have not been to a mall. I think, what was it, 2015, I was at a mall like one time for and like, just walking through. We got our engagement rings in Las Cruces. Date someone, what? I didn't date someone totally opposite now. Yeah, yeah. Date a basketball player or something, right? Yeah. So, it was like, um, I haven't been to a mall in forever and ever. And I have been buying the cheap ass store not box store, Walmart brand makeup. And it's been like a journey. It's like, it's all oily, it's all residuey, it's all like gunky. It just sucks, right? Because I don't know. I don't know. When I lived by myself in Minnesota, I used to just spend money on the makeup that I needed. I didn't overdo it, and Sephora recommended this stuff, and I put it on, and it was like, I mean, at first in the store, it looked good, or I thought it did, and then I tried using it, and it was not good at all. not good at all. So I think I'm going to go back to the store and tell them, hey, you recommended. I'm going to see if I've where. I think it's in here. Yep. Okay. It's in here. Oh, what did you guys say? Hey, gal, you look terrific. Thanks, Lynn. Lynn's a good friend. She's been watching um, Mark and my channel and our channels, separately. But it's called Peach Perfect, right? Peach Perfect. I know it's backwards, kind of goofy. Or maybe I could do it. Does this read backwards, guys? Does that? Because it's so lame that you can't, whatever. But it's called Peach Perfect, and it's called Comfort Matte Foundation. Oh, it's reading right. Okay, good, good. Oil free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo friendly. It was like the bomb. I thought it was like, yeah, this is the one. This is what I should use. I went on and it was like, I remember I was at the airport in Chicago and I had been there, because I had missed my flight and I was sitting at the airport overnight, mind you. And I was just redoing my makeup and it was like all blotchy and not covering. It was like very, very like annoying. I was just like, what in the world? So when I landed in Minneapolis, I went over to a duty-free store and it had a little Mac counter in it, and there was this nice guy that was a makeup artist, and he like took me in, and he's like, "Girl, I'm gonna get you looking good, and we're gonna do a smoky eye on you, and we're gonna get you the color that you need and stuff." And that's the color that I'm wearing right now, and I really like it. It's very easy. It's simple. I just feel elegant in it, and I'm just happy, it looks very flattering. Sometimes having peace inside you is worth more than a relationship. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's been a journey, a journey. I started in 2013 in my transition, and 2014, I was going full bore. 2015 just dealt me a life-changing situation, and I have been struggling ever since, to just get my life back, finally, right? Now I have that opportunity to just like be free, and not to worry, not to stress, not to feel that I have to do and please others, and I could just let my transition unfold gracefully, finally. It's been a very difficult road to navigate, and I'm very, aware of the challenges that, thank you, Luke. I'm heading to bed, Lena. I think I'm not alone when I say I'm glad to see you have your independence back. Me too, Luke. I am so excited to have it back because it's like I lost a part of myself and now I get to regain it, Night, Luke. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to be doing more and more videos randomly, different places, hopefully not here all the time because, well, this isn't like the nicest background, just to be honest. But thank you, Luke. Sweet dreams, love. I'm on your side. XOXO. Thank you. But I've learned a lot. I can't say that I haven't learned a lot, but everything, every challenge that we have in life is for a purpose, and we grow and we experience it and we change and we figure out, the journey that we were put on a little bit clearer, after we go through things like these, like I'm so motivated to be fit after my accident. I just want to be able to be healthy, you know. So I use that as my motivation to get fit and to stay fit and stuff and to eat right, So everything happens for a purpose. And it's just awesome that we can use these experiences and make changes in our lives that we need to make and make ourselves the best version of ourselves that we can be. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, but it's been awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to the rantings of a crazed transgender woman who has gotten her mojo back. Yeah. So, I'll see you guys later. And thank you again, Yvette G and Luke and Lynn and Bloom and Artie, and I don't want to miss anybody because it's like, I see Jimmy and Sarah and Sandy and Vegan E, and I don't know. Did you guys ever watch that old kid show? It was called Romper Room, um, and they had a mirror, and they'd go, and it was a mirror with a hole in it, and they'd be like, and I see Jimmy and Sarah, and I'm aging myself, right? I'm aging myself. But you guys, thank you so much. Yeah, Romper Room. Thank you so much for watching, and again, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Nice chatting with you all. Great vid. I am off to watch your other vids. Nice. I'm trying to get this to stop. Okay, see you guys. Bye.